I have been scouring the internet all day for something interesting to talk about. I went through Twitter. I went through Reddit. I went through YouTube. I even went on the YouTube trending page. And to my astonishment, there was nothing worth talking about. And then around 4:30, while I was sitting on the toilet squeezing out a poo-poo, it's a weird way to say that, I stumbled across the cancellation of M&Ms. For those of you unfamiliar, as of today, M&M's non-binary, trans, all-female CGI mascots have been canceled. Ironically, it seemed like nobody actually wanted this. I kind of just saw flack on all sides over the past year since they started this redesign campaign. Okay, so it started last year, almost a year to the date. What's the date today? January 23rd. So January 20th. I mean, a year and 3 days to the day. Almost exactly a year ago, M&M was like, yo, we're going to redesign our characters to fit with modern times.
Modern audiences.
Which I feel like translates to most people these days. We're going to make our product worse because we think we're going to try and pander to people that don't actually exist, and then we're going to go into a financial tailspin like every other company on the planet and they get bailed out by the government, which you're going to have to pay for. Okay, moving on. So their idea was to rebrand all their little candy-filled chocolate characters to make them, I don't know, whatever, fit with modern audiences. Yay, like anyone wants that. So essentially they just wanted to like neuter them and get rid of their fun personalities. So their plan was essentially just to completely deconstruct their entire lineup of candied friends and then reconstruct them to suit a modern audience. And most people will look at this and say, I honestly, I don't see the difference between the two. But a trained eye like mine can really zoom in on the finer details of all these upgrades they gave to the characters, because these are upgrades, folks. For starters, they got rid of their Caucasian white skin because that's a symbol of racism and replaced it with just white skin. So cool, I guess. That changes so much. Women aren't allowed to wear anything feminine because obviously being a feminine woman is, I don't know, some construct of it's my fault. It's essentially my fault. I'm a blonde white guy. What are you going to do? So they decided to replace their shoes with either more sensible heels or sneakers even. Ooh. And if you have a foot fetish like me and you continue zooming in on all the sneakers, ooh, you can see, look at that red guy. He has cool new hip sneakers. That makes me want to buy that chocolate. Oh, ooh, look at that yellow fella. He has some cool hip sneakers. Perhaps he was on Complex in some stupid store in New York purchasing overpriced sneakers. Ooh, I'm going to buy this chocolate now because he is like me. I identify with him. And if you thought the only thing they were going to update was their appearance, well, you'd be dead wrong, because we got to update their personalities as well. And by update their personalities, they meant completely remove them. Because having anything that distinguishes you from anybody else within the herd, well, those need to be eliminated. Because if you're not part of the group, you are against the group. Sassy black chocolate? Nope, that's too much of a stereotype. Now she's just going to be a black chocolate. Blue guy? No one knows what his personality was, but so I have nothing to say there. Green chocolate, sexy green chocolate. Ooh, that flirts with the boys. That can't happen. Women aren't allowed to, appear to be feminine whatsoever in any sense. So we got to remove that and have her just be another thing in this lineup of things. Doofus and dick, red and yellow. Nope, we can't have someone being stupid. That's, I don't know, ableist to retards, and you can't, being mean is mean, so we can't have that either. And then of course everyone knows the orange one. I don't know, he had like, they gave him anxiety. They basically just are like, okay, well, we have to give someone a mental illness because everyone's mentally ill these days, so you wouldn't have a diverse cast if someone didn't want to off themselves. Ironically, he's the only one in the lineup that I probably identify with. It's also mentioned somewhere in this article, I don't remember exactly where, that they wanted to also make them all non-binary. They basically wanted to degenderify them, you know, because why have any kind of characteristics that could differentiate one from the other? No, they all have to be exactly the same. And then fast forward a year minus a week. So last week, I probably could have last week. So for last week, M&Ms announced like, hey, all right, we're gonna rebrand again. No one's buying our chocolates now that we made everyone non-binary. So now that everyone's non-binary, we're gonna have everyone identify as a woman. It's gonna be an all-female cast, essentially making their M&M characters trans, I guess. I don't know. So they announced like a new campaign to flip the script by not only turning the characters upside down on the packaging, but also, I mean, that's actually literally it. It would also come with a tagline, supporting women by flipping the status quo. Oh, really? So you're supporting women by directly marketing to them horrible, awful, sugar-filled treats. I see your logic here. Hey, fats! Buy it because you're fat. You need to buy our chocolate, you fat tub of guts. You buy it. Why don't you just market it to frickin' diabetes patients? Here's a novel idea, M&Ms. Why don't you hire the Theranos chick? I heard she's looking for work, and then you could have her give out fake diabetes tests with every packet of M&Ms you try to murder your clientele with. How about a new package of M&Ms where you just fill it with insulin? M&Ms, you are retarded. I could have fixed this marketing campaign in 5 minutes. All you have to do is this. Hey, fat people, buy our products, and then just make all your M&Ms plus size. And then you can announce that the M&Ms in the package will also now be plus size. You can call them M&M Plus or M&M Plus Max if you want to go down some stupid Apple dog brain way of trying to market things. I mean, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, this was already like the most diverse candy possible. I mean, it was like literally they covered already the entire rainbow in the spectrum. And this all culminates to today. Maya Rudolph replaces M&M spoke candy indefinitely amid woke furor. There are so many questions here. Why are people so riled up? What are they riled up about? Why does anyone care about M&Ms? Who is Maya Rudolph? All that and more coming up right now. Actually, I don't know what I was trying to do. Okay, moving on. Maya Rudolph is taking a bite out of the M&M's candy controversy. Good job, New York Post. The SNL, oh, she's from SNL. That's why I don't know who she is. She's from SNL.
Why don't you start that? And while you're at it, ask him about his second family and Mariana.
The SNL alum said Monday that she is, quote, thrilled to be taking over as a spokesperson for M&M's as the company puts their spokes candies back into the refrigerator. Reported by Today.com. I'm thrilled to be working with M&M's, Rudolph said, 50. I don't know why they included her age. I am a lifelong lover of the candy, and I feel like it's such an honor to be asked to be part of such a legendary brand's campaign, after it had already imploded. The bridesmaid star will appear in the candy Super Bowl commercial during the big game on February. Oh my gosh. So, I mean, I'm assuming they probably already had that commercial loaded up, and then now they've had to completely just redo that. February 12th is right around the corner. So, I mean, they're scrambling for sure. Little Maya would be thrilled to go back to get to work with M&M's. In response, M&M's released a statement. And here, okay, whatever, I'll skip over all that. America. Let's talk. In the last year, we've made some changes to our beloved spokes candies. We weren't sure if anyone would even notice. Yes, you did. This is the whole reason you did this, is because you wanted people to notice. Who are you even kidding? We'll get to that in a minute. We definitely didn't think it would break the internet. It also didn't do that. No one cares that much. I mean, some people were upset over your, dumb woke pandering, but I mean, like, this is no, I don't think that many people care.
Bet you didn't think M&Ms were pushing intolerance, but they were. They've been changed. You're seeing the changes right now on your screen.
But now we get it. Even a candy's shoes can be polarizing. No, you purposefully polarized them to try and get more sales, and then it backfired, and now we're here. Which was the last thing M&Ms wanted, since we're all about bringing people together, unless if you think differently than our ESG score overlords, then you can just go screw yourselves. That is their motto, allegedly. Therefore, we have decided to take an indefinite pause for the spokes candies. In their place, we are proud to introduce a spokesperson America can agree on. An SNL cast member and extremely mid-actress, beloved Maya Rudolph. No one knows who she is. Are you kidding me? America can agree on. This was another deliberate decision to just further divide yourself from customers. Nobody in their right mind is now going to buy candies because Maya Rudolph is not... She's not like a needle mover. Honestly, I thought she was like Kamala Harris's mom or something. I had to Google her before I started reading this thing. And I think left, right, whatever politics you subscribe to, I think it's pretty down the middle that everyone hates SNL. We are confident Ms. Rudolph will champion the power of fun to create a world where everyone else feels they belong. Of course, unless if they don't agree with our company's thoughts and opinions, then they don't belong as customers. So now, just a year after this failed campaign, we have M&Ms, a beloved candy brand, now essentially removing the only kind of identity they have, which is their actual candy. Good job, M&Ms. Real good job.